From the very book of Neo, I'm a movement by myself, but we a force when we together, man.
That's a fact.
We got Raider Rundown in the building, man. We got a treat for y'all, Raider Nation. Let's go. Let's get into the intro. So you guys probably wonder why I rolled out the old video instead of the new one. You know, because I feel we need to get back to that old school Raider feel.
There you go.
And I hit the wrong button too. So
I know how it go.
you know what I'm saying? It is what it is sometimes. So, but we are where we are. We are where we are.
Yeah.
Right now. Tell them how you feeling, man.
Man, bro, I'm feeling good. You know, always a pleasure to come on the show with my dog, man, Raider Nation Jason, man. You always showing that support, so you know I got to show that right back. You already know what time it is, man. Early for us, but we here, man, breaking it down like we always do, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, so it's been frustrating. You know, I've went through my ups and downs of how I felt, sell everybody. Let's get let's get some new talent,
Sell it all, bro.
Yeah, trade everybody. You know what I'm saying? We've heard it all, but we are where we are. I'm glad that so with the roster moves that we've been making, these are kind of the moves I wish they had kind of made before we got here, because I felt like we should still be, because I don't know if you guys seen, I was saying comb the talent from these practice squads. You know what I'm saying? Because I have no problem dropping Zamir White for another running back that's gonna do the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, no problem.
That's only fair, bro. That's only fair, because he ain't done nothing right now to make you say, man, he deserves that starting position. You know what I mean? So us just trying to find any type of solution right now is fair on any regard, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Because that's the thing. It's we could say, oh yeah, we're really not that good this year, but it's on the Telesco and them to start looking. Stop, don't just give up on this season like oh, it's over, we're just gonna slide it up. No, like, still improve this team on our way to whatever they got planned for this year. But you know what I'm saying, like, we need to just look, because I know there's a better center than the one we have somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
that's
bro.
the thing. It's I'm not saying that there's a greater one, but I know we can get better in certain positions, and that's what we should be doing for the rest of this year. If this season just if tomorrow goes like I hope it doesn't go, you know what I'm saying, we have to start improving this roster to get it ready for whatever we're gonna do next year, because I just feel like injuries depleted us this year.
If we're not mistaken, bro, you got to think. Remember the year that we found Darren Waller? We were asked that year. We weren't that good. But just by some stroke of luck, you know what I mean, John Gruden ended up finding Darren Waller, and then towards those last couple games of the season, I think we played the Bengals, and then we played somebody else. A lot of us was like, who the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like, who is 83 motherfucker? So that's kind of where, I mean, when you say what you're saying, that's kind of where my mind goes. Like, you want to find something like that. Where it's like, now it's like, oh yeah, you want to take that in the next year. Like, immediately you're going to have to take that in the next year. Snowden's one of them guys I'm looking at because he is developing quite nicely. But I like him. I like Chason. I would keep both of them dudes. Not saying they're the long-term solution of like, oh, that's the next dude on the other side of Max, because we don't fully know if Kuntz is that. And when I say that, people get mad at me. But at the end of the day, we still don't fully know. We don't know if Kuntz is that. But them two dudes is good depth as of right now. We need to find some more depth on this team. Primarily, I would say if we don't find something in the interior defensive line, bro, you're gonna have to draft something, or you're gonna have to go ahead and get some on the free agent side, bro. Because we see when the starters are out, right? We're depleted. No Christian Wilkins, we're not getting the same type of impact. Of course you're not, but you're not gonna get the same type of impact, bro. Adam Butler's playing well, but John Jenkins is inconsistent week to week. So you're gonna have to replace that. So the interior of the D line is something I want to find some gems in, or the damn receiver position, bro. Like play the Keaton, right? Play Ramel Keaton. I want to see what he does. I want to see what impact he has. I want to see certain people come up from the practice squad, especially on the offense. Offense should have no damn stipulations on it. The offense, anybody should be eligible to play on the offense because everybody's ass right now. Everybody's not performing. So everybody should be able to play. One and two, it's like certain guys, bro, are just we've seen enough, right? Like Christian Wilkerson. I've seen enough, right? Like I keep it being like, yeah, he may be steady, bro, but we know what that is, bro. It's mid. You know what I mean? It's mid. We need more. We need to see what else is available to us. I mean, you brought up on last point, you brought up RNJ James. I mean, we got that center that we drafted. You know, I don't think we drafted him, but I think we got him as an undrafted free agent. I think he's Putnam. Last name Will. I think he's Will Putnam. He got Crosby during training camp. He's there. And it's like he's an undrafted dude. Now with these centers, you can fuck around and get an undrafted dude, and he's good. Like a center is a weird position where damn near a lot of them, some you get late rounds and you end up still getting a starter out of that. It just pisses me off this year that a lot of teams who drafted centers this year got fucking starters out of it, and we just here with the same humdrum shit. You know what I mean? Like, and we all knew. I think you could go back to everybody's show. I think everybody was like, "Don't resign that. Leave him alone." Let that walk.
Yeah,
but here we are, bro. Here we are. We still here.
Yeah, for me, that was the first red flag. Was that James? You know, when James was the first kind of signing that we kind of kept. You know, I was like,
I didn't like that.
I was hoping that because you know we've been talking about it. We like, yeah, he getting pushed around, all this kind of stuff. So we hoping, okay, yeah, they're gonna upgrade at that position. But then we do have the pieces. You know what I'm saying? We have Parnham that could play center. That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's somebody, either they just want them at guard right now because they're better at guard, and they're just kind of trying to salvage the center position because it's, I don't know, it's you know, I've been seeing everybody shout to everybody that does the film and everything on just the line and everything like that. And yeah, it looks bad. It's like it's on tape. Yeah. And if we go into this season without addressing that position, that's because that's where it starts up front. If he's getting pushed around and getting bullied, that's why we're not getting no penetration in the running game. That's why we're not, you know what I mean?
100, bro. I like, you know, I've seen some people say you can get away with having a mid center. I don't believe that at all, bro.
That's the start. That's the beginning.
Thank you. I don't believe that at all, bro. Like your center has to be damn near, to me. This is just to me. Like if I was building a football team, that's got to be damn near your best O-lineman. I've said it multiple times, bro. Like behind, maybe you can say behind the left tackle if that's what you want to say. But he's either one or two. Or two, bro. Because a good center can do what, bro? I can now we can give checks at the line. You feel what I'm saying? Now I can point out what's going on with the defense and get other people in position like that. And number two, bro, if your center's damn near your most athletic lineman as well, think about what the Eagles was doing with Jason Kelce. They're able to pull their center and go outside tackle. You feel what I'm saying? Pull their center outside the tackle and get a run like that. That's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's actually crazy to do. Motherfuckers think that shit is easy or it's just whatever, bro. Like, no, not everybody's center is doing that. You know, or not just simple and plain, bro. We don't have a center that's gonna do that, right? He may pull, but when he pulls, is he taking two motherfuckers out? Is he taking a motherfucker out when he pulls and he gets somebody in the open field? No, he's not doing that, bro. So that's the problem.
Yeah, I like how you mentioned too about Kuntz too. Like, you know, I like Kuntz. I love his play, but he's coming off this injury now. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then like you said,
gonna get him cheap at least. You know, you're gonna get him cheap.
Yeah, but I'm also good. Like you said, we got Snowden coming up, you know, Chase on. I'm good with kind of letting them step because he got injured. It just happens like that sometimes. You know what I mean? And
I'm gonna be real with you real quick, Jason, because I'm looking at something. I have to, it's the rundown, bro. When you got me on the show, I got to go ahead and dive a little deeper. So, sadly, I can see us holding on to Andre James for one more year and then letting him go after that. Only reason I say that because I'm looking at his contract. His dead money cap hit, which isn't a lot, but the dead money cap hit for him is $7 million, right? Come next year for this 2025 season. So if you cut him, you're gonna lose $7 million dead cap. You save $1 million. But in 2026, his dead cap hit only $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So in 2026, you can cut baby that motherfucker for only $1 million, right? But next year, $7 million. Now, $7 million is not that much, but just depending on how much you want to resign, some of the star players in free agency, right? What do you want to do? Do you want to keep him for another year and then maybe we get rid of him the third year? Or me personally, I can't take this shit no more. So it's like, hey, let's try to find something. The money is the money. It is what it is. So I mean, what would you do?
That's how I thought about it too. I was just like, get rid of the dude, right? But what do you think about this? What about we swap swap him out as guard? You know what I'm saying? So you think he can
this is the
play
thing,
guard?
bro, because I'm already seeing very, very concerning red flags from center, right? Where it's like things that you can't really translate, and it'll be like, oh, this will get fixed here, like getting pushed back in the offensive line or just getting pushed back in general. And it's always a certain build of player. It's never like, oh, it was bad technique here. No, it's always a certain build of player that be fucking Andre James up. So in that case, it's like, this has been years, bro. He'd been in the league for like 4 years. You feel what I'm saying? So it's already year 4, bro. I'm still seeing the same problem. So that I think honestly, you got to try to trade him. Try to trade him, bro. That'd be the best thing. Get a nice little fourth round pick. You feel what I'm saying? 4th, 5th round pick. You get something like that, extra ammunition, and then you slide your boy. You slide probably JPJ over something like that, or Dylan Parham, however you want to slice it. But if you do that, it's the understanding of, do you think that Jordan Meredith can overtake a starting guard spot, or would you go ahead and sign a high ticket free agent as far as guard?
How I feel about the line, I'm not going to do. I see me as a person. I don't have the patience to wait for the line to grow and get stronger, get better. I'm going to get a veteran center from somewhere. I'm going to get a veteran tackle from somewhere because I'm tired of us pretty much rolling the dice, gambling. And it takes too long for us to, like, by the time they figure it out, we're already 2-6. You know what I'm saying? So I want guys that know what they're doing on that line. Because you brought it up too with the communication with center. Center's supposed to be calling out, you know what I'm saying, calling out blocks and calling out different, you know what I'm saying, blitz pickups and stuff like that. And it's crazy that I don't really see that from James a lot.
Really watch the games, bro. Look how many times this motherfucker's checking and doing shit at the line. He's not really doing that.
That's because it's kind of like he just could hype. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're supposed to be looking for these things.
Shit, when you can't really do your own job. So I can't be fucking getting on other people like, hey, what are we supposed to do? I'm not doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do. That's horrid, bro. That's terrible. But I'll throw something to you right now, bro. Which I do think they're gonna re-sign this motherfucker. I don't think they'll let him go under any circumstances. But if they do, I do this right now. Last year, we had a lot of us as Raider fans wanted a certain Kansas City lineman last year, right? On the defensive side, we wanted him. But there's an offensive lineman this year from them that I venture to say, I'm not gonna say is Chris Jones good, but he's good, and that's that Trey Smith motherfucker from Kansas City, their guard. I'd take him from them in a heartbeat. That's the shit I'm talking. Like, remember when we got Osemele from them motherfuckers too? I think it was there. I think we got Osemele from them, if I'm not mistaken. Whoever we got somebody from them.
Did we wait? I think either was it the Jets or
if I'm not mistaken, bro. Osemele was at the Chiefs. It's either him or somebody else, bro. He was at the Chiefs. He was a free agent, then came here.
Because I think He went to the Chiefs after us. I know that too.
Something like that. Something
Yeah, it
like
was
that.
some
Either way,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
we ended up stealing. I remember back and we ended up stealing one of their guards, and this
Yeah.
motherfucker played for a significant time for us. It was pretty good. So
Yeah.
I want that again, bro. I would take him in a heartbeat, especially you weaken their offensive line as well. Yeah, bro, got to do that. Got to do that because as far as Kansas City goes, the strength of their offensive line is within center and guard. Right? They have a way better center than we do. That motherfucker Creed Humphrey is real.
Yeah.
But center guards is their strengths. Their tackles are weak. That's the thing about Kansas City. They got weak ass tackles, so you wouldn't give a fuck about that. But to take one of their guards, yeah, bro, I'd be on that.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like either combing these practice squads and just doing it the cheap way. You know what I mean? Just trying to get because some of our players are on tape terrible. So it's like anything to upgrade is upgrade. So that's why we can't take it personal. We can't fall in love with these players. Because there's a lot of players that I love them as part of this team, but as far as performance.
It was Rodney Hudson. It was Rodney Hudson that we took from him.
Okay, for sure.
Because Rodney Hudson was with the Chiefs, and then he came over here after that, and then he had the bulk of his career that we know with the Raiders. Yeah, that was it. I knew it was somebody.
Yeah, that's who we got to get back to. We got to get back. That was the best line we had in a while.
See, and that's the thing, bro. A lot of people may say like, "Oh, Andre James, whatever," but majority of us don't like Andre because we went from, Rodney Hudson to this motherfucker, and it's like, well, Rodney Hudson was having Pro Bowl seasons. You know what I mean? Like he was having Pro Bowl seasons, bro. We used to seeing Pro Bowl center play, so we can't go from to this bullshit right here. You feel it? Like it just don't work. But even talking about the offensive line the way we are right now, right? I've said it from week one, maybe after week one, you can probably whatever the case. But I've still said it. As far as the offensive line play, it has not been that bad in the past game. In the past game, since week one, they have not actually been that bad. They've actually been all right in the past game. Now, the run game is two different things, right? We break that shit up in two different ways because the run game is ass. So there's nothing we can say about that. But as far as the pass goes, I'd be damned if Gardner Minshew don't have all that time to throw and still making dumbass decisions.
Yeah. He doesn't believe in a check down. Like his play is just too unpredictable. It looks like he just doesn't know the playbook. Like it looks like he's just trying to wing it and it's just not working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it does, because with Aiden, at least they look halfway organized. You know what I'm saying? At least, or kind of Aiden knew kind of where he wanted to go. But with Minshew, it kind of looks like he's just trying to buy time, make a big play. I mean, I feel like his heart's in the right place, but sometimes you got to take the simple stuff, brother. You know what I mean? Instead of giving the ball away, you got to take what the defense gives you.
Take the simple shit. But not even that, bro. It's fundamental. It's fundamental with him, right? When you look and I swear to God, I say certain things. I be forgetting, I be saying certain shit. But you look at his film, bro. This is going back to when he was with Jacksonville. This is going back to when he was with the Colts. This is going back to all the shit. Throwing off the back foot is something he just notoriously does, bro. Like he's done it his whole career. And that causes his inaccuracy. How many times have we seen there's a wide open motherfucker right here, right somewhere in the intermediate or somewhere deep or even short? We see it. But then he rushes himself. Then he starts going back foot, throwing like that for no reason, bro. Like, why are you doing? I get maybe there's pressure in your face sometimes, but come on now. You know what I mean? Like the one to Brock Bowers in Denver is inexcusable. That shit's inexcusable by a NFL quarterback, bro. Your dude's that wide open and you can't hit this man on a fucking flat route. Like, oh no, bro. Or on a drag. Like, come on, man. He's right in front of you. He's like, that motherfucker's right in front of you. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit right there was when I was done. I was finished with that.
Because that's the thing. He got paid a lot of money, to be that guy. And like, I've never seen him really this bad, to be honest.
Nope.
And credit to him. I've never seen him play this consistently bad. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy to think, ain't it? We said the same thing with Jimmy G.
Yeah.
I never seen G play that fucking bad last year. And now here we are. Shit's wild, bro.
Yeah, and I think, this is my opinion too. I feel like we need to be done with being okay with just getting one good player and one group of positions and being okay. Like, okay, we're good. We got him as a star, and then we'll just get some okay guys around him. Nah, man, keep stacking talent. You know what I mean? We're never good at anything. You know what I'm saying? Like wide receiver, we said we were good there, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Running backs, people say running backs come a dime a dozen. So, you know.
Yeah, and now I mean, if you want to get into the running back conversation, we can definitely get into that running back conversation. Because I was definitely one of the ones that still said like we can do it with committee. I still believe you can do that. I still believe you can do shit with the committee, but it's got to be the right committee. You feel what I'm saying? You got to put it together the right way. You got to have a mix of skill sets in the right way. Like for me personally, like coach wise, coach speak. If I'm putting together a running back room, I need one power back. I need one speed / receiving back, and I need one that's in the middle of both. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my perfect 3 complementary backs, right? You feel, because then I can put them in, I can really mix and match in any situation. All right, boom. It's a second drive, but I'm really trying to wear the defense down, put the power back in there. Boom. All right. We need to really go up tempo. Let's put that receiving back in there. Or we really just trying to establish some shit. Let's put our bell cow up in there. But either way, bro, like I have a back for certain situations. As of right now, you look at the room, right? And I've said this from week 1 too. You look at the room, how much, what's the contrasting skill sets in there? I don't really see some contrasting skill sets all that much, to be honest with you. It's all kind of the same shit mixed and matched together. Nobody really does anything so spectacular where you're like, yeah, I got that's that motherfucker for this role and shit like that. You don't have that.
Yeah, that is true too, because so some of my views, because it's kind of like you have to kind of salvage what you got on the roster. So we don't have a fullback. So I would somehow, some way try to convert Zamir White into serviceable, either if we're running like double back sets or something like that. I would have him as like the lead blocker. He likes running into people anyway. So what I'm saying? Like I think that would be perfect for him. And
straight free edge, right? The free edge type of shit where he just doing straight fullback goal line shit.
Yeah, like because I feel like I would feel better with Madison, and it's sad to say, but Amir, as like our main backs, and then have him kind of that fullback role. So it's not a wash, you know what I'm saying? So at least you can run into all the people you want to run into all the linebackers, you know what I'm saying? Just block. So that way at least he's in there for something. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like we need to get with the times. Like you see teams with 2 running back sets. We're coming with this boring one back set.
Thank you.
They know what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's like we need to switch it up. Like that's why I like McAllister. I would definitely have him in on those jet sweeps and stuff like that, or just to keep the defense looking, you know what I'm saying? To be like, oh shit, we got to watch him. You know what I'm saying? Like just all these pieces, teams use these pieces just as diversions and stuff like that, and we're just running the ball straight up the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's keep it a real bean, bro. Let's keep it a real bean. We don't like. I think our whole offense, and I told Leo this, our whole offense is full of complementary players right now. All of them. The running backs are complementary running backs. They're not, none of them are the guy, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of them are that dude, that bell cow. They all would be better with a guy who is the guy in there, right? Where it's like, okay, I know this is the starting back. I can complement his skill sets. Receiver-wise, bunch of complimentary guys in there right now. I like Jacoby, but I don't think Jacoby's the number 1 receiver. I don't. Trey Tucker, I like Trey, but Trey ain't no number 1 receiver right now. He's complimentary. You feel what I'm saying? So we have to get guys right now on the offensive side who are those guys, right? I would venture to say Leo said they don't grow on trees. There's multiple motherfucking running backs in this class I'd be happy with. That we about to get into this draft session with, I'd be all right. I venture to say if we would have used our 4th round pick on a running back instead of waiting until later in the rounds than we did, we'd probably be better off. No cap. Because What round did did Braylon Allen get picked in?
Was it fifth or sixth?
What round did Bucky Irving get picked in?
Yeah, I like Bucky Irving too, and that's
That's
what I'm
what I'm saying,
saying.
bro. Like,
We
but we
gave up.
decided
It
to
was like we
wait.
gave up on one running back. Like after I guess Bijan and what's his name were or the last who was the batch this year?
Who got drafted? Let me see. There was a whole bunch. I'm about to look right now, bro.
Yeah, I forget.
2024 NFL.
Yeah, I can't even think
Yeah,
of
let me
the.
see. Blake Corum, right?
Yeah,
Jalen Wright, Braylon Allen, fucking Ray Davis. And he just played for the Bills. I just saw him right now. He just played.
These guys are doing good too.
Bro, you look what's the estimate from Notre Dame. There you go, Leo. We could have got that motherfucker. What round was he picked in?
Yeah,
You wasn't picked in a high ass round. You could have got estimate. You could have got fucking. I mean, we got Lowry. Marshawn Lloyd was a guy that a lot of people liked.
Yeah, we got
from
Lowry.
SC.
That's
and
so
we got
crazy.
Lowry. You feel what I'm saying? We got Lowry. So this, which is not at the time. I'm like, okay, Lowry's a good receiving back. What I'm saying, I like the receiving shit. But then it's like you got to put him in the right situations, right? And this is the thing about Lowry. Yes, he fumbled and doing all that. But when we got him, bro, what were we saying about this motherfucker when we first got him? He can catch the ball out the backfield. He can line up at receiver. He can do all these different things. He ain't done that shit once.
Yeah.
Not once, bro. You get the motherfucker, and then he's not even lining up in the strengths, right? Like he's supposed to be running all these routes and doing all this shit. I ain't seen this motherfucker run not one route, not one. So that's what I'm saying. That's on coaching. That's coaching.
Yeah, I don't know who. See, I don't think to talk about Lobby. I really don't think Lobby should have even made the 53. I feel like he should have been on the practice squad, but I feel like I would have rather see Sincere McCormick on. I know we talk about it, but Sincere McCormick at least has some years on him. He has experience and he can hold on to the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. See, there's mad running backs that was in this draft that I kept saying, bro, we got to do like, okay, we get past the first and second round, even the third at this point, right? Because even the third, you don't want to take away that third round pick the way DJ Glaze is playing, right? So you take that off. But let's see all the running backs that were picked after the third round. You got Jalen Wright from Tennessee. That was the one that was pretty fast. He ain't played yet because he was kind of hurt, I think. But either way, drafted. Bucky Irving. Boom, right there, right? Other running backs, Ray Davis, Isaac Guerrero, Audric Estime.
Guerrero was
you feel me? Look at Kamani Vidal. That motherfucker's playing for the Chargers. At least he's playing, right? And then you got what's this dude? Isaiah Davis. I seen him too. And then you got Braylon Allen as well. So it's like me, where I get pissed is the Cameron Richardson. Because I'm like, bro, this motherfucker ain't playing. When is he gonna play? You feel like when is he realistically supposed to be playing? Now, the way Jack Jones is playing, this motherfucker gonna get his chance, right?
Yeah.
He gonna get his chance. But as of right now, it was very disappointing. He barely getting on the field with that hamstring and shit. I'm like, damn, we could have just got a running back with that.
Yeah, what happened? What happened with that hamstring? It took him what was this 7 weeks?
Yeah, see, that's the thing, bro. And with the speed dudes, right? Like you as soon as I heard hamstring, I'm like, fuck, because his whole main thing is what? Speed. That's the whole main shit. Like he fast. Yeah. If you got to do that speedy, that's dealing with hamstring issues, bro. Like that's some shit you don't want to. You don't even want to put into the air because that's gonna fuck his whole game up. Yeah, but he's back. I think he played last week. No cap, he played.
All right, we got to get that's the thing. We got to get the wide receiver core. I don't know really what we're gonna do because we just don't have the talent. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I agree with that. Jacoby could probably be a one on the Browns or a team like that. You know what I'm saying? But for us, we need more. He's still a 2. You know what I'm saying? Because we need him to be that 2. Bro. We need Tucker to not be a 2 right now. We need him to be a 3 or 4, possibly. That's what I'm saying. We have to have them. Those are supposed to be the decoy weapons. They're not supposed to be main targets. You know what I mean? Yes, here
I don't view them like that, bro. I really don't. They're good. I think they're good, but
They have to
Not
be
the number
gadget,
one.
especially like for Trey. He has to be a gadget, like where you have to respect the speed. That type of player where you have to respect his speed, and he's not just they see him moving in motion. They're just like, oh, he ain't shit. He ain't, he ain't gonna do nothing. It has to be like, okay, we got to make sure we watch him, but never tell the left what your right hand's doing. You know what I'm saying? So we need to. I know the T Higgins thing. We talked about that. I was wanting.
One, bro.
Yeah,
that's the only one. As far after him, it's ugly. Like you looking at motherfuckers like OBJ and OBJ like 50 years old. So it's like at this point, bro, I'm straight. I don't need that. Like I said, the only other guy, and people, they gonna poo-poo, but Chris Godwin was the only motherfucker that outside of T Higgins where I was like, yes, because Chris Godwin's only 28. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get that for some years and be chill, and he's reliable. But he just got hurt. So boom. And if you talking about like being a pure number one, I mean, T Higgins ain't been really a pure number one either, but I do think he can be a number one. I think Chris Godwin can be a number one. But after that, bro, you don't go nowhere. And that's why I'm looking at the receiver position, bro. As far as the draft. The draft, we're gonna need to draft the motherfucker, bro. I mean, that's the way it's looking.
A couple. I mean, I wouldn't mind us going for two. You running back two, two running backs, two.
Oh no, that's happening, bro. That's happening. Yeah. I'll tell you what. If we don't. But see, this is the thing. Where do you get these positions, right? Because first round, we all know where the first round's going. I don't give a fuck what nobody tells me. First round is going.
It better be. It better be.
Right. So you do that. It starts getting right because you got to we got to start thinking realistic too, because then it starts getting weird to say I'm going to rely on a third round pick receiver to be my number one dude, right? It's more realistic to say I can get a third round running back to be my starting running back, right? Like that's more realistic in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm fixing this line free agency. I'm fixing the line. I'm bringing just a vet. I want to just shore that up, and then that way I'm getting we're getting quarterback for sure. We're getting some young running backs, some young legs, some young wide receiver, young legs, and we're gonna pick up different pieces we need. So I like the Palomao is still shining in the safety position, but we're still gonna probably need to pick up another safety just to kind of make up for Epps, because Epps got injured. I mean, I know a lot of people kind of want to keep him, but you don't know how he's gonna bounce back from the injury. There's some questionable moments for him right now, healthy. So I feel like we always need to look to upgrade. We're never okay at any position. That's where we need to get out of that habit. We're good here because injuries and all this kind of stuff has tore us up this year.
The draft is really where I'm looking, bro. The draft is where I'm looking. Like a lot of positions. Safety, you might be able to get away with getting a free agent because they're not that expensive. But the draft is really where I'm looking on a lot of these things. I think that's really where we got. If we're gonna draft the way we're drafting, we got to start building through the draft because that's how all good teams do, right? Yeah. All good teams build through the draft, and if we're gonna have this type of rapport, like or the record, like how we have so far, because shit for the first 3 rounds, we 3-3 right now. We 3-3 first 3 rounds. I don't remember last time we can say that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Our first 3 rounds, we done hit. So if we're going to keep that, right? And realistically, you really want your first 3 rounds to be the ones that start and play right away anyway. And then if you get anything from the later rounds, that's just gravy at that point. But we're going to have to do something with that, bro, and get it in. Like I'm looking at there's a lot of receivers, a lot of running backs in this draft, bro. There's even some good old linemen in this draft that we'll be able to get down with, bro. But I always say it too. I mean, we'll talk about it as closer as the draft goes. The measurables of these players as well.
Definitely.
Receiver wise, corner wise, we're small, bro. We're small. We got to get bigger. I think the average fucking height of our receiver room got to be like 5'10". It's got to be 5'10".
Yeah, I don't
or maybe 6 feet. Exactly, bro. And what's the average height of our corners? 5'10", probably 5'11".
5'10" and a half.
We got to get bigger, bro. We got to get bigger. All the if you bring in a receiver, you bring in another. By all means, you might have to bring in another corner. The way shit's going, but You bringing any of them, I'm looking at 6 feet and up, goddammit. All of them. It better be 6 feet and up. I don't need no 5'11", 5'10" speed dude at a receiver because we already got that shit. we got a motherfucker right now from Cincinnati that we just drafted who's 5'10", 5 something, who's a speed dude already. Trey Tucker's that. So what do I need another dude like that for? Let's get some other shit in here, bro.
Yeah, we could possibly salvage this offense because this is how I would do it. Because what sucks is that we don't have Mayer, because Mayer kind of throws a wrench in this thing. Because imagine if you had Jacoby and you had Mayer and Bowers, you know what I'm saying? It would be serviceable. You could survive. We could just do a little damage. We would still need to get another wide receiver from somewhere, like try to get some just an extra hand on deck. But I feel like we could save this, but Mayer, shout to him. Hopefully he gets through the problems he's working through. But, I feel when everybody was talking about trading Mayer, I feel like that's a piece that we could still use. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we can definitely use that piece right now. We can definitely do that. And I wish he was here, but that's definitely a piece we can use. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm about to grab something.
Sure. Do your thing. Yeah, man. So appreciate the nation, man. Shout out everybody just in the building. Let me see. I'm gonna start from the top. John Leon, salute. Billy Davis, always a pleasure. Jesus M, Lonnie Thumbs, salute. Appreciate you guys, man. A lot of you guys, I've never seen you guys in the building, so I appreciate you guys coming. Shout out to Rundown for coming through. M85, crazy cat. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Billy Davis, you got Dominique 5, salute. Raider Felon, salute. We got, let me see, Rafa, salute. Furpo in the building. Fear Raiders, salute. Leo, my guy, salute. Let me see. SoCal Sal, always a pleasure. Gravy, salute.
All salute. Right. But we talking about Mayer, bro. Yeah, I wish Mayer was back. I like Harrison Bryant as a tight end. There's shout out to Chris. Chris says, Mayer is whatever, but I do think Mayer provides something different than what we don't have, bro. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue with Chris because we've talked about that too, and like, I was kind of saying that we had 2 great tight ends too, and it'd be like, but do we really though? Because if he's not available, he's not. But I feel like when he's on the field, he is a weapon, and I just hope he can get on the field and help us, and hopefully it's not too late. But
I mean, let's. Hopefully he's good with his mental stuff. So hopefully that's cool. But yeah, bro. I mean, we probably not gonna see Mayer until next year. In my opinion, I don't think we're gonna see him until next year for real.
Yeah, that sucks too. Yeah, so we're pretty much because like I'm a realist, man. I'm not gonna lie to the people and everything like that. Because I said if we were gonna do anything, we had to win last week. So if we really, really are gonna do anything, we have to find a way. But I mean, we're asking them to find gold and dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like
we tell them to make sugar out of shit, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like to be fair, this just wasn't our year. We get the injuries just knocked us down at the wrong time.
Thank you, bro. I mean, it's simple and plain. Like we can all, and this is I hate being like this too because I hate being pessimistic, bro. I mean, I be in my motherfucker like, all right, we're gonna do this, but at the same time, reality must strike, right? Like it's like. You look okay, bro. It's just like you said, just plain and simple. The injuries, right? The injuries didn't hit us in major positions where we need these dudes, bro. We done lost Kuntz, and people from the outside in won't understand how losing Kuntz affects this defense. They don't understand that, but losing him affects this 100%. And then you lose your big ticket free agent. Fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's all bad, bro. It all goes downhill. We start losing piece after piece after piece. Now, one of your starting guards is damn near out with a fucked up Achilles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the list goes on and on and on. And then you got your safety out. You got fucking, people in and out the lineup. You got dude, like, there are at least 3-4 starters on maybe both sides of the ball that are out with season-ending injuries. 4.
Yeah.
Dudes that contribute heavily. Like, even if whatever you want to say, bro, like that already puts you behind the 8 ball. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
having that, especially with the defense, like that fucks that shit up a lot. And the fact they're even playing the way they're playing right now is amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, and so in every game we had opportunities and we fumbled it away. We threw picks. So I think that's the most frustrating thing, because we already know as Raiders we have to work a lot harder than everybody else. We make the simplest things so difficult. So it's like we have to have everything go right. And when you have the turnovers, because it's been injuries, turnovers,
Yep.
inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? So, and we all knew, because we talked about it, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it earlier. This is the year to figure it out. This was not a year we were going to go to the AFC championship. You know what I'm saying? We knew that. We knew we were building, but we're not there yet. You know what I'm saying? This year was supposed to be, hopefully, Aiden or Minshew, figure out who's who, and then we can move forward. But shit, we found out it was nobody. You know what I mean?
But let's think about this, bro. Blessing in disguise, and realistically, because the only dude that was really supposed to, and this, like, bro, this is what I need people to start doing, bro. Start understanding. And I think we gonna have to help him, bro. We're gonna have to help him with this, because now when you look back, there are motherfuckers that was really trying to convince me and convince people Gardner Minshew can play a good year and be the future of this franchise. When we start doing certain shit, bro, we got to start checking ourselves now. You feel what I'm saying? We got to start being smarter as a fan base. Because, yeah, the team be disappointing us, but we be doing the shit to ourselves, too. Like, some of you are even deluding yourselves to even think that Desmond Ridder is going to come in this motherfucker and do something. Stop it. Stop. We know what talent at this point, bro. Stop outing us, bro, because we have to know what talent looks like now, right? It's 2020 fucking forward, right? We can't get away with having janitors and fucking AC repairmen playing certain positions like the shit is 1950. It's not gonna work. You need athletes. You need fucking talent. And as of right now, at the quarterback position, you can clearly see the talent. Don't let the fan shit fool you, bro, or let it cloud your judgment. At the end of the day, we know what good shit looks like. Yes, Desmond Ridder has better arm talent than Gardner Minshew, but at the same time, bro, 14 touchdowns to 12 interceptions and 15 fumbles. The math don't math in the equaling a good quarterback. That shit don't equal that. That equals bad. So that's 14 touchdowns to 27, almost 25 turnovers. What's the fucking percentage on that? That's bad. So we gotta stop deluding ourselves, bro. We do this to ourselves, bro. We do it to ourselves.
Yeah, we can right now. We can punt and we can get it to Bowers. You know what I mean? That's all. That's our offense. Punt.
Yeah,
punt,
and it's okay to think like maybe you can get last year's like. See what Death Pile's saying right here, bro. I'm not mad at, because if you're saying like I just thought he could be like last year with the Colts, reasonable. That's reasonable. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're telling me that this man's going to be the future of the franchise, right? And for me, that categorizes as a 5 to 10 year starter. You feel what I'm saying? A 5 to 10 year guy, consistent. Come on, bro. Let's be real, bro. It was too much hope. We had too much faith. And I mean, we thought we thought the defense was going to be top 5. A lot of us thought the top 10 at least. You feel what I'm saying? I thought top 10 at least. Can't do it with them injuries, bro. Can't do it with them injuries, though.
Can't win with them. Can't coach with
exactly. That's the point, bro. Feeling like we got to stop this shit, bro. Stop this shit. Yeah. It don't make no sense.
Yeah. It was the same thing with Jimmy last year. Like, we knew, Jimmy wasn't great, but we were just hoping he could do what he did for the Niners. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just distribute the ball and don't get hurt.
And you know what, bro? I said it long ago. It's the fake outrage we had was nice. It was nice, right? When motherfuckers was over there talking about 6 wins and all that. We was all fake mad. We was all mad as hell. But guess what, bro? I think in the back of all of our minds, I know for sure in the back of my mind, I'm like, that 6 win shit ain't far though. If we don't do what we're supposed to do, that 6 wins and under is not a far off prediction.
Yeah.
We was all mad. We was all angry at that, but it is what it is, bro. We gotta keep it.
That's funny. 'Cause I was too. I was offended. I was
Yeah.
like, "What you mean 6 games?
But
Come
really
on,
think
bro."
about
Like,
it, bro. You like
but
that shit was
hey,
actually not that off. Like if certain shit don't bounce
yeah.
our way, bro, it's not that off. Like it's not,
Hey,
it's not
hey, hey, and they were generous because I don't even see us winning 6 games now. I mean, to be honest, because the Rams game, I thought that was a game that we should have won. We had the chance to win, and
See, I
if we
wasn't
didn't win,
confident in that because of coaching.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
McVay's a better coach. He got a better coaching staff off rip. So I'm like,
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what I look at the quarterback and the coach, just
yep,
off top. You know what I mean? You
yep.
look at them versus ours, and it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be. They got a better quarterback.
This
You know,
week,
it's
hey,
automatic.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
This tomorrow, you chalk it up. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck it. Hey, we pretty much know
yeah,
what's about to go down. Um,
yeah,
I'm already preparing myself. Next week, prepare yourself. It might be a good game because the Bengals
yeah,
defense ain't all that good, all that great.
yeah,
But
yeah. That was the other one I thought would be close. You
oh,
know, I'm not
that
saying,
quarterback play is 100 times better.
yeah, yeah.
100. It's not
And
even,
and
not
then
even fucking comparable, bro.
their running game is is better than
It's all
ours,
right.
but
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's definitely better than ours, but their defense is all right. So it might make for
yeah,
a good game, but the difference in
yeah.
common denominator will be that quarterback. So then you go off of that. I broke it down yesterday, bro, because a lot of shout out to Rebel and shout out to a lot of people. A lot of people still said this the season is salvageable, which I don't. I mean, what does that mean though in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of shit? What is a
Yeah.
salvageable season to us?
What do we get out of salvaging this season
Yeah, what
in
does
the
that
draft?
mean? I think that
Yeah,
means
like
different things to different people. You feel like is 6
yeah.
wins salvaging the season? Is that what that means?
Salvage means making the playoffs to me. Like if salvage at the very least is making the
And with
playoffs.
this roster, bro, what I'm gonna be real. It sucks to say this, but with this
Yeah.
roster, what's the fucking point of
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
that? Let's
Because
just keep it real. Like,
who do we beat? Who do we beat with our roster? What AFC team do we beat? The
oh, no,
Steelers,
very minimal,
Ravens,
very minimal, very
the
minimal,
Chiefs.
very minimal. You would have to
May
have one of the all-time runs, right?
yeah.
Like one of them fucking New York Giant runs. But even then, they had Eli Manning, so it's like
And the defense that was
in the defense. So
pretty
we missing hogs. You know what I mean? We missing dudes. So I mean, you
yeah.
look at our schedule, bro. We Chiefs, I'm already chalking that up. I don't, it is what they're a better team than us. The Bengals, they're a better team than us, right? I'm chalking it up. Then we got a bye week. But then people think there's hope after this. Let's keep it a beam, bro. The Dolphins, when they get Tua back, they're a better team than us.
Yeah.
When the Dolphins have Tua. We got to play the Broncos again. Maybe be able to talk that up. You know what I mean? We might be able to get their ass because we really should have beat their ass that first time. And they're not that good of a team. So maybe you can chalk that one up. The Chiefs, we're not a better team than the Chiefs. We know that. The Buccaneers are a better team than us. I don't give a fuck if nobody tells me. The Falcons are a better team than us. The Jaguars are a better team than us. And the Jaguars got the same record we do. But they're a better team than us.
Yeah.
The Saints. The Saints kind of suck to me. I'm gonna be real with you. The Saints kind of suck. So I'm not too worried about that. And the Chargers kind of fucking suck too. So it's like, so off of that, bro, I just named 3 games. Mm-hmm. 3 games that we kind of have a chance in. And what does that give us at the end of the season, bro? 5
wins. Whoever picked the under, you win. Hey, because our shows are over.
You know how many people is losing their money, bro? A lot of people picked over 6 wins. A lot of people finna lose some bread, bro.
Some people pick 10, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, the 10 and 11 and
trying to double it up, bro. That shit ain't fuck no, bro. You gonna lose all that bread, bro. If you could take it out now. I would.
Yeah. Abort, get out of there. Get out of there.
Do it now, bro. Yeah. I mean, see, so at that point, bro, 5 wins. Oh, that gets you top 10 in the draft. That gets you top 10 in the draft for sure. In my opinion.
I don't even think, because we talk about tanking. We don't need to tank this year. This is one year that we just really don't.
We're just that bad, bro.
Yeah, like the I would say the 2014 year, the Jamarcus Russell year, like it was just we were just bad.
See, and this is my thing with some of the Raider fans, bro. Tanking is assuming that we're good enough to actually win these games, and we're just not trying to put forth the effort in winning. Guess what, y'all? We don't have to do that. We're just not better than these teams. That's just a pure fact of reality. We're just not better than most of the teams that are on our fucking schedule, bro. We're only damn near better than 2 of them.
Yeah,
maybe. And that's it. That's pretty much it, bro. Like,
which sucks. You know,
yeah,
it sucks, but
it must
it
happen,
is
bro.
what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. We
You
say
got to think about this,
we want a
right?
quarterback. We want a quarterback, but then how
If
do you
you
get
had a
it?
quarterback, most of these games I'm looking at, I'd flip my positioning, right?
Yeah,
Like the Dolphins, if we had an actual quarterback, I'd be like, we might be able to beat these motherfuckers.
yeah,
Buccaneers, might be able to beat these motherfuckers. Jaguars, yeah, we might be able to beat these motherfuckers. Saints, Saints is ass. Falcons, maybe. But see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like with a quarterback, you look at all these games with a different point of view. Because you're like,
yeah,
shit, we have a chance in whatever game. It don't matter. As long as the defense play well, we're good.
yeah,
That's how Kansas City feel, right? Like
yeah.
that's some of these teams,
Man,
bro. They like as long as the defense play good,
yeah,
Patrick gonna make one play. So I'm saying I
yeah,
don't give a fuck how many interceptions he throw in the game. He gonna make one play where you like, all right, bro, that won us the game right there.
yeah.
We
I'm
ain't got
sure the Bills are confident. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, we got a chance with
and this
everybody.
motherfucker and Josh Allen for real throw like 2-3 interceptions in the game. Them motherfuckers do not care. Hey, go ahead, Josh, do your thing, bro.
Yeah.
Make the play. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but we don't got that. 805, what's happening, man? I'm curious for you, Jason, bro. He says, who do you want? What do you want in the draft? What quarterback in the draft?
So personally, I'm gonna go. I like Cam Ward, but I just worry about. I don't know. I just worry about. I want someone. The accuracy thing is what I really want. Shadur or Cam is really, I like Milrow.
That's all I go to.
For the speed. Yeah, it's like I like his speed factor, but I feel like if that gets taken away, say if he gets injured or something like that, then that takes away that, like all it takes is one injury and then he's just a guy. So I want someone that can do it with
He's
their
not
arm.
accurate at all, bro. I mean, if he would have showed some better accuracy and poise in this offensive system with the Washington coach that came over, I'd have been like, yeah, there it is right there. Because that's what I was looking for. I venture to say if it's not Cam Ward, if it's not Shador Sanders, bro, shit, I'd wait till the fucking second round. I'll be honest with you. If it's me, I'd wait till the second round. And I damn near, because if I don't get those two dudes, bro, I'm not going to spend no first round pick on no Carson Beck, on no Quinn Ewers and shit like that. I'd rather wait till the second round and get me a motherfucking Dylan Gabriel, goddamn Jackson Dart, maybe.
I like Jackson Dart as a sleeper.
Maybe a Drew Aller, you feel what I'm saying, in the second round. You do one of them motherfuckers like that, keep it pushing. But yeah, in the first round, bro, that's all I want. But I keep warning people about. I mean, it's not really warning. It's just a thing. It's like if you get Cam Ward, don't start kidding yourself to think he's like gonna be pro ready immediately because he's not.
That's the thing, and I would want us to get someone, but they say this class is kind of not the strongest, but I would want someone that is ready now, just like a Burrows, like a you know what I'm saying, like the ones that came in and they were just they're NFL ready quarterbacks. They get it. They're what I'm saying.
Because my thing is like with Cam, yes, he's good, right? He's good, but I told people last night, bro, this mother he was running that wing T in high school, bro. Think about that, and that's not a bad thing. It's just like think about the development you're getting at the position. Running the wing T. How much development at quarterback are you getting? You're not. You're barely getting any of that. I don't even think he had Mike Leach at I don't even think he had Mike Leach at Washington State. So if that's the case, oh yeah, that coaching really dwindled down, right? Because it's like Washington State is boo-boo. So then you go to Miami, this is the first time he's really getting all that coaching. And a lot of people seem to think like he come out, he'll be pro ready. No, bro, like he's got some shit to learn at the quarterback position. But I do think his ceiling is higher than Shador. But if you get Shador is more pro ready immediately, bro. You could put Shador in his offense right now and just give him a couple weeks, he'd be straight. He'd be all right. But Paul, don't think I don't see you, Paul. I'm gonna start getting on your ass, bro, because you was over there telling me that Minshew was the future, bro. I'm gonna start getting on you, dog. Don't start, because you did tell us you was all bullish on Minshew, and then after last week, after a couple weeks, you ain't been bullish like that. Why? What is it? What did he do? What did Minshew do that you don't want to defend him like that?
Shout to Turf, man. Turf said, nah, if you think of playoffs, you definitely have some problems. No way we make the playoffs. Salvageable is 7 to 8 games. Yeah, that would be, but then I feel like that would just put us in the same position, mid-pack. I'm not saying we wanna lose these games, but I'm saying
7 games we got,
if we're not gonna make the playoffs, we might, like, just get better, get the team better for next year. You know what I mean? Work towards getting pieces in here, getting rid of these
Paul,
players that
Paul.
don't do much, and,
We
that'll
saw
be
Minshew almost get that game. Now, yes, he played well in the Ravens game, but that's the only game he's played well in, bro. If you could give me another example of Minshew playing well and actually winning us these games,
that wasn't against us. That wasn't against us.
By
That
all
wasn't
means. And
yeah.
next, Paul, you seem to think that I forgot that you seem to forget that I said start AOC before Gardner even took the field in the beginning, right? The best situation was for AOC to play better than Gardner. That was the best situation, regardless of how you want to put it. But, right, we can debate till the cows come home. At the end of the day, Gardner finna lose his spot to Desmond fucking Ritter. That's all you need to know. Desmond Ritter ain't played starting football in years, bro. It's all right to be wrong. It's fine, right?
Now, I'll tell you right now, if Minshew finds a way, he can steal the hearts back of Raider Nation, but it's on him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying Raider Nation, all it takes is beating the Chiefs. We'll fall in love with Minshew again.
Yeah. That I hope if he beats the Chiefs, now Paul, you got some shit to talk. I mean, I ain't gonna cap. He beat the Chiefs, then you coming up here. Everything you say, bro, is valid. He come over here and beat the Chiefs. But
in reality,
you know what I mean? It's
in
like
all reality,
and we got to understand this too. Even all of us, right? All of us within the nation, we could have debated who's better, AOC Gardner. I think all of us fucking know at this point, bro, like both of them are not good. We all knew that both of them are mid, and to even get a chance, and I've even said it from the jump. I don't know if you said it, but I know Turf and all them can definitely vouch that I've said it. I have never thought AOC was that dude. Never. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought maybe he'll be decent, but for me to think he's a franchise quarterback would be asinine, bro. Asinine.
So I thought if he, from what I seen last year, and I just wanted to see another year, like pretty much to see if, because I rathered AOC over Minshew. Definitely, I'll say that. Like, yeah, like, and I seen it going different. I did, to be honest, but he got hurt, so we really never got to really, we seen a little bit. We seen enough. We seen enough to see.
Let's even put it like this, bro, because even when he played, he wasn't all that spectacular. Yeah, I venture to say if he was better in the Pittsburgh game, we would have won. Yeah. If AOC played better in that Pittsburgh game, we would have won. I don't care what nobody tells me, bro. He didn't lose us that game, but he was shitty in that game. He wasn't good because he's supposed to be accurate. There's multiple passes I saw in that Pittsburgh game where that shit was inaccurate like a motherfucker. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
like a motherfucker, bro. Yeah. And just he's not the answer either. I see Paul. He thinks we lost the game because of AP versus Denver. Man, I don't know. That 6-point swing, bro. That 6-point swing with that Surtain pitch said a lot. And I don't know if AP threw that. I don't know if AP told Gardner in the headset like throw it to Jacoby Myers.
He's like throw it now, throw it now.
Throw it to Jacoby in the back of the end zone, bro. Brock is right in front of you. Fuck it, who cares? Who cares? See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Throw it.
There are certain things we can blame the coach. We can blame the coach, but come on, bro. Like, both of these quarterbacks, have lost us games, right? Now, Gardner has won us one game in Baltimore. He's won us one game. Mm-hmm. But to even think, right? Like, let's just keep it being. Yes, what he did in that Ravens game was good. But does anything he did in that Ravens game outweigh what he's done the past couple weeks? You let me know.
If he doesn't throw a pick this game, it might start a some progress. But yeah, he's got to stop because he has a turnover at least a game. You know what I mean?
I'll be real with you, bro. If he don't throw a turnover this game, then what's that shit from the Bible, bro, where the locusts and shit start coming out? I think that shit's about to happen. Hell done froze over because there's no way this motherfucker ain't throw no turnover or something in a game, bro. There's no way.
And you see how we had to beat them last time. The defense had to score twice. You know what I'm saying? So like that, it just doesn't look good. And we're worse now than we were then.
So Paul, if it's 10-10 and we could have won that game, then why the fuck is Minshew not ending the game? Let me know. Why did Minshew not end that game if there was such a chance for us to win that Denver game? Why did Minshew not end the game? Why did he not have an opportunity? Or let's put it like this, right? Last week, your savior. There was an opportunity to win the game last week, correct? Or were we just dreaming that, Jason? Like at the end of the game, bro, like we actually could have won that game last week. There was a chance. Or at least tied the game. At least tied the game.
You ever seen Angels in the outfield?
Oh, yeah.
So we needed all that. We needed
so last week we could have actually tied the game. There's opportunities to win games, but yet we're 2-5.
Yeah.
But Minshew's the guy, bro. But Minshew's the guy. AP is covering his ass by benching this is what Paul said. AP is covering his ass by benching Minshew, but in your estimation, Minshew is the best way for us to win games. So why would he be doing that?
Yeah, they had to eat that because remember that was what they tried to sell us on why they chose Minshew over AOC. That he gives us the turnovers. We can't have turnovers. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing is keeping the ball. And Minshew gives us the best chance to start off the season strong.
Yep. And it was what was the score to that Broncos game yet again? Damn. Jason, what was the ending score to that Broncos game?
A little bit to a lot. It was like what was that?
34-18.
Yeah, 30.
Right? And we didn't end up scoring that 8 points until like the fourth quarter. Till the fourth quarter. So by Paul's estimation, yes, it was 10-10 to end the game, right? Yeah. So I mean, it's not against the law for Minshew to score in quarters 2 and 3. Not against the law.
When the game starts, it's 0-0. You know, so at that point, we were tied too. You know what I mean? But
we're sitting at 10-10, right? Yeah. And I don't see another point put on the motherfucking board for us until the fourth quarter. And guess who put that shit on there? Wasn't Gardner. Gardner didn't score that touchdown.
Yeah. Shout to AOC, man. Sitting on the couch getting better. You know what I mean? Sorry, it didn't work out.
It's all right, bro. It's all right. You know, at the end of the day, because I'm just, hey, bro, you know me, bro. I like to go back and forth. It is what it is. But I like to have people explain themselves. I really want to see the reason. You feel what I'm saying? Because he says we have them a free field goal before the half. It was 13-10. And then they got the ball back and scored 19-10. The defense lost us the game too. You can say the defense didn't play well. Sure. Defense did not definitely play well. Yeah. But if I'm not mistaken, did we not have a chance to put a field goal on our damn selves?
Yeah, we missed a field goal. We fumbled. See, that's the thing. We got punched in the mouth. We fumbled and we never recovered back. And then we had the same thing happen damn near in 3 games in a row. The Browns game, the one is
I'm so glad you brought that shit up. I'm so glad you brought that shit up because it was now that wasn't Minshew, but we almost lost that game because of turnovers too. Now he did throw a pick in that motherfucker too though. He threw a pick in that mug. But just saying that, bro, it's like Minshew, you can look and literally point out reasons on why we're losing games because of him, right? It's like, bro, just like Leo says in Denver. If you don't throw that pick 6, bro, it's 17-3, game, set, match. We're not even talking about 10-10.
We would have played that game so much different. It would have went because we could have ran some clock out. Bo Nix wasn't gonna bring us, or wasn't gonna bring them. I said us. Damn, that's crazy. That's ugly. It wasn't gonna bring us. Wasn't gonna bring them back at all. Like
bro, down 14. Fuck no, he's not doing that. He's not bringing them back in no damn 14. 17-3, bro. That's game, set, match. Boom. All right, but instead, bro, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I was literally when that drive was happening, I was making my thumbnail. I know I talked about it on the show, but I was making a thumbnail that said, "Who's your daddy?" Because I thought it was another one against Denver. You know what I mean? I was like, "There's another one."
Score that touchdown, momentum is ours, right? Yeah. The game is damn near out of reach because the way it was going, we all watched that game. The way it was going, it was like they don't got no offense like that. They ain't really they don't really have shit like that for them to be like, for us to be scared. Their offense wasn't doing shit, honestly. I go back at the stats. We're going back 2 weeks. But either way, bro, I go back to the stats. They didn't do shit, bro. I mean, like Bo Nix had 206, but think about this, bro. Like before he was really getting it in that fourth quarter, third quarter, whatever the case, he wasn't doing shit. This motherfucker had like 70 yards passing. You feel me? Like he had 70 yards passing. Javonte Williams didn't even have 100 yards rushing. Didn't even have 20 carries. They have nobody that's over 50 yards in receiving.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck are we losing these games, bro? It's very simple. It's very simple. You give the team very short field continuously, right? I mean, this is what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's just what's gonna happen. So seeing this, right? It's like, and then you look at Minshew stats, bro. He has 2 picks, bro. He threw a pick, the pick 6, and then at the same time gave him another short field in order for them to score another touchdown. So it's like, come on, bro. We gotta be real with ourselves, bro. We gotta be real.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we can't keep shooting ourselves in the foot because we are not that good already. You know what I'm saying? We're getting there. We're building. But like I said, injuries knocked us right back. But, you know, yeah, this season, guys, sad to say, if you're thinking playoffs is possible, I mean, yeah, sure, we can go on a 9-game winning streak, you know? And how many games have we won? How many times have we won 2 games in a row this season?
Oh,
So I mean, I mean, you know, 9-game win streak is possible. You know,
I do like, because we can win 9 games in a row, bro, for sure. We can definitely do that.
Yeah, it can definitely happen.
Definitely do that. I'll be honest, bro. You know, because we talking about all this. I mean, a lot of people want to say it's AP's fault, fire AP, and he does have fault. I'm not gonna say you don't. He has fault. But to really put everything on AP is asinine, in my opinion, bro. It's asinine. I mean, even the best coaches wouldn't look good with this quarterback play, right? They just wouldn't look good with this quarterback play. So I don't want to go ahead and put that all on AP like it's his fault. There are certain things that he can definitely do better, 100%. But having these quarterbacks is not gonna make no coach look good. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I mean? My bad. I'm over here. I'm reading Paul's comments, bro. I think Paul actually believes what he's talking about. I think he actually believes what he's talking about. Because look, bro,
he'll come around.
It's all right. You know, I be saying it, bro. We in the stages of denial. Right?
Yeah.
We in the stages of denial. A lot of the fan base in the stages of denial. They don't want to understand, like, this year must happen, right? And even so, this is the thing that I don't like about this content shit too, bro. You can let me know. Like, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna back one or the other person, not because, I mean, yeah, we kind of have to, but at the end of the day, bro, they're on the team, right? Like, if we start the season with Gardner Minshew with Aiden O'Connell, we already know we're not going to fucking sign no dude mid-season that's going to get us out the slump. So, of course, at the beginning of the season, we got to sit here and be like, nah, bro, we got to believe in Gardner. We got to believe in ALC. Why? Because these motherfuckers are signed, bro. There's nobody else we're going to get. It's like, all right, well, fuck it. We got to. But I hate that people try to use that against us as content creators to be like, oh, no, you said this dude was this, or you said he was going to be this. It's like, well, what the fuck other choice did I have?
Yeah.
What you want me to say? Yeah. Oh, man. Do you think Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell will lead us out the promised land? You know what? I think fucking Trevor Lawrence is that guy. What the fuck does that have to do with our quarterback situation, bro? He's not on the team. It don't matter. It don't matter if I think Patrick Mahomes is good or if or even if we thought Jaden Daniels was all that good because the Commanders wasn't giving him up. Either way it goes, bro. We had to back something, right?
I think Mahomes would come here and suck.
As it goes, bro, nobody is right. If you were going for Gardner, wrong. If you were going for AOC, you're wrong. Everybody's wrong, right? The only people that maybe looked right was the motherfuckers that maybe wanted Russell Wilson. I'm still not sold on that because that's a week. I need one more week without.
Did you see him in the interview right before the game? He was talking about locked. He was locked in, like you could just
I'm
see
like,
his
okay,
eyes.
Russ
He
look
was
good,
like,
right? Russ look good.
like,
Now
locked
keep this in
in.
mind. You know, the Jets didn't really know if he was going to play or not. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I want to see it. I want to see it. You know, another week. But that's it, bro. Everybody's wrong. Everybody in this motherfucker wrong, and that's okay. That's fine because we can all be right when we draft a motherfucker. We can all be right. But as of right now, bro, leave it be. If you're really trying to say like it's a gotcha moment that either of these quarterbacks aren't playing well, bro, it's a vague gotcha moment, bro. It's not that big.
Yeah, like so when we say tank, like it's not really like a full blown like trade. I know we got rid of Devontae, but we're not getting rid of like everybody. But it's just there's certain things like when we made the move to get rid of Carr, it was a $40 million decision that had to be made, and we made it too soon. I think it was one of those too rushed decisions, and it was kind of like, okay, we got to either do this or and then they did it, but they didn't have a plan. So you know what I'm saying? You didn't have a bridge quarterback to get you through. I know they wanted Brady. I think Brady was supposed to be the plan and it fell through.
I heard that. That's what we all heard.
Yeah. So I mean, I get it, but you can't be banking on things that aren't 100%. You know what I'm saying? Don't put our franchise in that kind of shape because look where we are. Still searching for a quarterback. We went through what in the last 2-3 seasons, 8-9 quarterbacks already?
So I'm not even mad at the fact that because this will be an opportunity for some people to be like, see, this is why we should have kept Derek Carr. No. It was the right decision to let go of that. It's the wrong decision to say, I'm gonna get rid of this motherfucker that's been here for 9 years and not replace him with something. Right.
Yeah.
Like because at least replace him with something.
The Saints didn't even pay him 40. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't just us. It was
you gotta give the fan base hope after you do some shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. And the best way to do that is to be like, you got to get a quarterback, right? Another one, a young one that can make us be like, okay, well, we got some hope in that. Which all of us hearing the CJ Stroud stories, of course, we all get mad, right? We're gonna all get mad. But I think Mark understands that now, and I think most of the fan base understands that now. I'm feeling so proud of some of the nation, bro. Because, most of the nation is consisted of motherfuckers that are 40 years plus, right? Like, a lot of these motherfuckers is 40, 50 years old already plus and then seen multiple regimes of Raider shit. But that's why I'm starting to be so proud, right? Motherfuckers like Chris, man, like Leo, like Turf. I'm proud, bro. When I first met these dudes, they didn't want to draft no quarterback under no circumstances. None. All the older dudes hated it. They hated the idea of it. Now I'm seeing some older dudes talking about trade first round picks. I'm so proud of y'all, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm so proud. We about to finally get our quarterback because the OGs is on board now.
Yeah, we got to be aggressive. We can't. A lot of the Jamarcus Russell kept us away from drafting LSU quarterbacks, and two of some of the best quarterbacks coming out of there came from LSU the last few years or whatever.
Real quick. Hey, Chris, stop that shit, man. You was the lead. You was putting the coals in the goddamn Gardner Minshew train. I want to hear that, bro. Most of your takes is good, but you was definitely putting the coals on that Minshew shit.
Yeah. Hey, we were all wrong, at the end of the day. Well, actually, we
was all wrong. I be playing with Chris and shit. That should be funny.
Yeah.
But
now, I do want to talk about Shedeur. The thing I do like about Shedeur is his attitude and that, he's not going to settle for mediocrity. You know what I mean? Like mediocre play. And he's going to call his team out. And we haven't had that in, quite some time. So I would like to see that. I kind of want to see that. I want to see what it is.
Talk that shit, bro. You talking about the attitude. I don't know if you've seen clips. I don't know if you've seen clips of Shedeur behind the scenes or just like how they do like the just recording him during games and shit. Because his brother, goes ahead and runs the social media account for Colorado. That's what's going on. So they be having the clip behind the scenes of what's going on in the huddle. You feel? So they got all that. And I'll send it to you if you ain't seen it, but I be watching because I be following his shit. Bro, the way he talks to motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
It's like that's how I want my dude to be talking.
Yeah.
He had Travis Hunter first week. He like Travis Hunter over there complaining about something. He like, bro, shut the fuck up. You ain't even catch the first ball I threw to you.
That's the one that got me. I said, okay, you need that. You need somebody
even last week. Bro, even last week, I saw a clip last week. He over there, he's basically diagramming what he wants in the play. I want a vertical backside. I want this. Who I got? He like, hey, 14, can you run this vertical? 14, like, hey, bro, I don't know. I twisted my ankle. He like, bitch, I ain't ask you that. Can you catch this go ball or not? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't ask you about your fucking ankle. I asked you, can you catch this fucking go ball, bro? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. It's enough because what's some old Raider shit? Oh, I done twisted my ankle. I don't know if I can do that. I don't give a fuck about that. Then give me a motherfucker who can, bro. That's what I want. Give me somebody who can, bro. He over here bullshitting. He's soft. He doing some soft shit right now. Fuck all that. Yeah. See, but even Cam Ward is like that. But that's what we need. We need that shit, bro. So when people be telling me they don't like Shador's attitude, I'm like, so you don't like a motherfucker being real with you.
Yeah, because
telling you what you don't like to hear.
That's somebody that's not going to go for losing. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to go. They're not going to settle for. Okay, well, I guess maybe this game's over. No, hell no, it ain't over. And then get your sorry ass off the field if you think it's over. You know what I'm saying? You need out of here, bro.
That's what I want. You know what I mean? Because people, you know what it is. You know what it is, Jason. You know what it is, Jason. I hate to say it, but we're gonna put it on here because we gotta talk the real, right? Mm-hmm. When a quarterback is of a certain hue, right, or complexion, the confidence is now pushed as arrogance. Now all of a sudden, this motherfucker's arrogant. This motherfucker. But when it comes to the Peyton Mannings, the Tom Brady's, that's confidence. That's leadership, right? That's fucking leadership right there. But how come when we do it? It's arrogant. This motherfucker, he's too full of himself. He don't know what he's
too harsh. He's being too harsh on his team.
Come on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Why it's like that? When we show that passion, when we show like, hey, all right, bro, like I don't accept losing. I just don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how I want. I don't want. Keep it real with you. Some of you are okay with our quarterback crying and being cool and big up in the competition. Fuck that. Fuck that. If somebody done disrespected me, my teammates, or whatever the fuck case, and then they try to be cool after, I'm not shaking your fucking hand, bro. It's just real. I like when he did that shit to the Colorado State quarterback. Don't talk shit to me, then come over here and try to shake my hand. Fuck you. That's just what it is, bro. And guess what? How many people in the league right now disrespect the Raiders? I want a quarterback because we've been disrespected for my whole life, bro. I've seen the Raiders be disrespected by analysts, by media, by whoever, by fans, regardless, disrespected. I want a quarterback that's finally gonna say, "Fuck y'all, we're not doing that no more. This different shit. You not talking about us like that no more." You know what I mean? So whoever's talking about us, you're gonna get that wrath. That's what I want. I don't want it's all good and no, fuck that.
Well, we almost had it, guys, and we just had it, no, hell no.
It's time to get that respect, bro. It's time to take that fucking respect back. And we need a quarterback that's going to not only exude that confidence, you feel what I'm saying, but put it on the rest of the people too. Because Max exudes confidence, but he's not a quarterback. So he can't really, like the way a quarterback can, where like I'm walking around with my chest out because I'm that motherfucker and I got my dogs with you. That's different, bro. You know what I mean? Like when a quarterback got that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, how many times did we see Brady giving it to his teammates? You dropped the ball or you weren't in the right place. All you see is Brady.
And then motherfucker, and all the teammates is, I bet.
Yeah, like, all right, shit, I don't want that shit to happen no more. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna get it right. And then, I mean, the man got 7. So
Paul, you saying you watch Shador play in real life? I know you don't, because the way you talking, I know you don't. I know you don't watch. But see, that's what I'm saying, bro. You just brought up the Tom Brady, and that goes back to Turk's comment because that's what you originally brought up, right? You brought up the Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. When I hear stories about Tom Brady, I'm not saying they're the same player. Get the fuck out of here. But I can tell that he has been nurtured by Tom. I can tell that he studies Tom, right? Mm-hmm. Because even the stories we just talked about of how Shador is talking to his receivers. How many times we done heard Gronk, Edelman say the same shit about Tom, where he's like, he done told me something that done pissed me the fuck off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, where Rob, I've heard Rob say this multiple times, Gronkowski, where he's like, yeah, he told me I can't do certain shit, or he's not gonna throw me the ball, and that made me mad as fuck. And I ended up going off because he pissed me off. But that's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
That's what because I know you can do it. So when you're not doing what the fuck you're supposed to do, I'm gonna get on your ass, bro.
Yeah.
That's real.
AP should be going to those guys. You know, when they're stretching and everything, he's going shaking their hands and stuff like that. They'll be like, you know what position you rank right now? You know what I'm saying? They say
Yeah.
you're garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like
You feel
pumping
me?
these guys, getting these guys fired up, man. Like tell them they say you're the 4th wide receiver on this team. That's crazy. Maybe
Hey,
even the
I'm
6th.
sorry. I'm sorry, Paul. I'm a struck nerd, bro. You ain't God either, because you can't make Minshew play better than what he's playing right now.
Yeah.
Only God can do that, and he's not even doing that. So at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, we all in this motherfucker regular. We all in this motherfucker regular.
Now put Minshew on the Chiefs. Put Minshew on the Chiefs. Do you think Minshew is gonna take the Chiefs as far as Mahomes?
You
Just in
feel me?
all reality. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. Because you're saying it like because he's on our team and we don't have all this stuff. Okay, put Minshew on the Chiefs, a team that's already got pretty much a lot of stuff good going for him. Can he carry that team? You think he would be successful? From what I've seen, I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna hit Worthy. I think he's gonna
No.
have a hard time trying to find, Worthy deep.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be consistent. Yeah, they might have a better line, but yeah, to help him hand the ball off, you know what I mean? They'll keep it simple. He's not gonna go. If Minshew was on the Chiefs today, oh Raiders, we gonna eat.
No.
We are we are gonna eat.
I would be having a party if that was the case.
Yeah.
And Paul, if you think Quinn Ewers is better than Shedeur Sanders, hey man, I have a condo, a beachfront property in Antarctica that you can have for pennies on the dollar. Swear to God,
I got a couple bridges out here in San Francisco. If he's interested.
You think Quinn Ewers is better than fucking Shedeur, bro? Hey, and that's not it. I could take my fandom of Shedeur out of it, bro. Just purely watching the games, bro. No, stop. Yeah, motherfucker. Definitely not.
Brady couldn't even save this team this year.
No, fuck no. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, bro. It's over. It's a wrap. I'm not with that. And that's true, bro. Gardner really only played that high level on the Ravens game.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that we thought was going to be at a higher level, Jason, bro, is not being at that level we thought they was going to be at, right? You talk about Jack Jones, bro, is one of the most disappointing shits, right? Is one of the most disappointing shit in for me this year, because I thought he was going to be way better than what he is. I really did. I thought he was going to be 100% better than what he is.
Me too. I really definitely like I said, it's because we needed the defense, because we knew our offense. Well, I'm gonna say I thought this offense was gonna be a lot better, because I mean, remember what we talked about? We said we got Mayer, we got Bowers, we got Devontae, we got man, you can't stop us, you know what I'm saying? But then look what we got now.
Man,
but we got but I mean, it's not too far. It's not like I'm saying this is too far off. Like next year we can't compete. We can't. It's gonna take us opening our eyes as a franchise and stop putting band-aids, stop putting cheap ass band-aids on the real problems we have. Just trying to get through, thinking maybe we might be able to skate through. No, build talent, spend the damn money. Why are we holding all this damn money? For what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For if we should have been spending this money in the beginning to add pieces, not just add Wilkins and then be like, all right, cool. We could just sit, we had one big piece. So we cool. We go, man, we gonna be the best. We gotta keep adding.
That's true, bro. That's true. And that's, the whole time I'm like, see, and this is what's so funny about football, right? Mm-hmm. All of us TRS, we was like debating, is Jacorian Bennett gonna be the one that's the weak link? Is he gonna be the weak link? Well, shit. And we thought we was gonna need a corner. We still do. We still do need a corner. It's just not working out the same.
Just on the other side.
We all thought maybe Jacorian Bennett might be the one. Maybe. Yeah. But shit, it ended up being Jack Jones. We were all surprised off that. We all was like, "Oh, goddamn."
Now, hey, now you know what we do. What's Raider like that we'll do? We'll try to make Jacorian our number one. We'll try to trade Jack Jones and use Jacorian as a number one.
That's what you're talking about. Leave him there. Leave him there. Get another guy, right? That's gonna come in here and accentuate that, right? Like get in there. I didn't really have all that much faith in Bennett because I was like, bro, it is like corner's very hard to catch up on, right? So I'm like, we'll see if he can catch up, get right. But he's for sure doing his thing. But now it's like if we don't have that other side, bro, what do we do? I mean, does Cameron Richardson take a step? How confident are we in that? That he can, I mean, he's got the size to play the outside corner. 100% he got the size. But then, like you said, right? As of right now, I like Jacorian in the role he's in. Let's let him thrive in that role, right? And then what do we do for the other corner spot? What's the other corner spot? What do we do? Do we have faith that Jack Jones has a better year next year? Or do we try to sign someone?
I would. Damn, from what I've seen this year, it hasn't been that good. I want Jack Jones from last year re-signed, but I don't want whoever this dude is wearing his jersey this year. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Like,
I mean, he's gonna get pennies though. I mean, he ain't gonna get paid. Let's put it like that.
Yeah. I would try to probably lock him up now, just so before we get to big free agents.
I think he got one more year. More year. Yeah, where you can
oh well shit, yeah. Then we
can fuck around. Just what's that shit called? The fifth round or the 5th year extension or option.
Fifth year option.
Yeah, he got the 5th year option. So Ben is good, but now we're fucked in other positions.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna start doing a Chris and Leo because I don't be bringing up the times I be right, but these motherfuckers every week is gonna remind me of some Bennett shit. You know what? I'm gonna start bringing shit up. All right, I'm gonna start bringing my shit up because at the end of the day, they're gonna keep reminding me. But there's a lot of guys in here that I don't think are playing at the level that we thought they were gonna be, or just pure, simple, and plain, just not playing at all. Right? So I think we're gonna have more money. I think we're gonna have more money than what we think. The whole time, I'm still he's not a 5th rounder. Somebody told me he was a first rounder. But Severe just said right now he ain't got no 5th year option. But either way, this is his 3rd year, I think. I think this is his 3rd year. So we got one more year either way to wait. But see, there are guys that I'm still iffy on though. There are guys that I'm still iffy. Like I like Kuntz, but I keep saying it, bro. It's only been 8 games, bro, that I've seen that man do what he did.
Yeah. And he's coming off a big injury. So, like, you know, if you felt that way with him healthy, imagine
I already feel like that. So I'm like,
so it's like just being realistic. Like, no one comes off except for, you know, what's his name? Adrian Peterson. Nobody comes off an injury like that and comes back, you know what I mean, strong, you know what I mean? And we have the time to wait for him to get strong, or are we gonna upgrade him now and get somebody that's better? Because I mean, Malcolm Kuntz, is cool, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody better. You know what I mean? I maybe not a Max Crosby better, but my bad. Before I forget this, what do you think about going to get Myles Garrett? I was talking to a friend of mine. He didn't agree. I mean, that dude takes double teams. We got the money, you know what I'm saying? And then that would shore up at least a lot. That would put some pressure. When Wilkins comes back,
will push some pressure. I'm gonna tell you, I'll give you another name that I think probably is more realistic, and I would love to see it. And people ain't gonna. I say realistic from the standpoint of like, because I don't think the Browns is gonna get rid of Myles Garrett, and I think that price tag is way too fucking high for him.
Yeah,
a dude that I kept my eye on because I don't know what they're gonna do. I doubt they let this motherfucker get anywhere. Micah, I like Micah. I don't know if they're gonna be able to pay that motherfucker.
You talking about Parsons?
Because can they pay him? That's just the whole. They gonna find a way. They're probably gonna find a way. But
we have a good relationship with Dallas though. Trading, like we do the Murray. We let them get Murray Cooper for the, you know.
Because if they could pay him for sure, 100%, they probably are going to find a way anyway. But it's just the fact that you didn't pay Dak, you didn't pay CD, you didn't pay all these guys, and you're not winning. So it's like to think like they're really they're closer to blowing their whole shit up for real. So what are they gonna do with that? He's probably one of the motherfuckers where like you ain't never let him go under any circumstance. But if they're strapped for cash and all that other shit, and they're trying to rebuild, let's just say rebuild, right? Because as of right now, if they keep losing, bro, that's the route they're going. The Cowboys gonna have to rebuild. So if that's the case, bro, and they need some assets, I wouldn't be mad. 100%, I wouldn't be too mad. Having Micah on this fucking D line would be stupid. Or Miles. Either way would be fucking tremendous. But it's gonna be way too much money. Way too much. Now we're gonna have a rookie quarterback with all that bread. So it's not like we gonna be too strapped. We'll be able to maneuver for at least 3-4 years with that rookie quarterback money.
That's what I feel. And then really we're not really paying a lot of people, but now Max and Wilkins, you know what I mean? Like pretty much like we got rid of Devontae's money and all that kind of stuff. So we basically have room to get, but I definitely feel we should spread it out. Because I just talked about getting one good player and then thinking that's gonna cover the whole damn. That's
no, it's not. It's definitely not. But so we definitely probably gonna have to spread it out. And Chris, I like Micah, but Micah's not better than Max. I don't care what you tell me, bro. He's not better than Max. He might be behind Max. I still think Miles is probably wrong. TJ Watt is probably the best DN in football.
We have to start drafting these guys. Like there's so much talent all around. We swing and miss. We have to start drafting. What if we hit on one of these? All we have to do is hit on one make every draft pick one of these caliber people. And it'll change this future forever, man. Like we just have to
Severe. I see Severe talking about, Max is making peanuts compared to everybody, which he kind of is. But I think if you were to tell Max, like, hey, we finna bring in this motherfucker right here, I think that's the only player where I can actually believe he would be like, all right, bro, do it. I don't give a fuck about what. I done made money. You feel what I'm saying? You talking about bringing him in? Oh yeah, do that.
Because he done made some change. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I think Max is the only dude that would be like, yeah, bro, I'm all for that. I don't give a fuck what I'm making at this point, bro. Bring him in. It's time to win because he's been in the league.
Because that was tempting this year for that Detroit. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to go from, but it just shows his loyalty and it has to be rewarded, man. Get this man some help.
I think if you was going to do that, you know what I mean? If you was going to do that, it would be like that. But realistically, in the realistic things, because I just saw top 10 free agents, right? If you're looking at, because I mean, we got one of the top free agents this year. So if you can recreate that again next year, at least getting one or two with the money we have, big free agents in this motherfucker, you're setting yourself up tremendously. I'm trying to see who's the best free agents coming into this next year. Top 50. Oh, bro, there are some guys. Okay, so look, check this out, right? Javon Holland. That's one that I fuck with. I like him. I would bring him in a heartbeat because you was already talking about letting Epps go, right? And see, this is the thing. I'm not a Merrick fan. I would let go of Trayvon Merrick yesterday for Javon Holland. I don't give a fuck. Nobody told me. Immediately I do that. T. Higgins, right? That's another guy. I fuck with T. Higgins. A lot of people do. Trey Smith, we talked about him earlier, right? Guard from Kansas City. That's another one that I fuck with. Last one. And I don't give a damn what nobody tell, bro. I like, yes, Diablo has played better as of the 2 weeks, but I still think this dude is way better than him. I bring in Drake Greenlaw.
Y'all know how I feel.
Greenlaw in a heartbeat.
Y'all know how I feel about Diablo, but
hey, if I can get Drake Greenlaw next to Robert Spillane, we talking that shit now. Now we talking that shit because now we're gonna be aggressive. That's the shit I'm talking about. We're gonna come down and smack a motherfucker. So I like that. Now, if you want to go corner, there are some corners, bro. There are some corners that are available that we can fuck around and look. Like DJ Reed from the Jets. He's not bad. Travarius Ward is going to be a free agent. You know, if you're talking about you don't like what Jack is giving you.
And he's still making plays, man. So, like, I would definitely, I don't know, because I mean, I feel like we always, like how we're doing right now. We're looking at the good guys that we should bring in, right? No, but what do? We bring in, but I think this fifth guy right here, we could probably squeeze some talent out of this guy. Yeah, like it's like get the guys. You know
what, bro? It hurts because like a lot of my takes, a lot of my shit is like more draft oriented because I'm like, we gotta start hitting on the draft, bro. All the good teams that are winning right now in the NFL are winning because of drafting well. That's just it. Like, they're winning because they're drafting well, bro. You look, the Bengals. Just look in the AFC. The Bengals drafted well. Most of their motherfuckers that are making players are from draftees, right? Like, they're not dudes that they signed free agency. The Chiefs have pretty much drafted their whole entire roster, pretty much, of dudes that are starting. Their whole roster is pretty much made up of motherfuckers they drafted. Crazy, right? You look at them. Houston brought in some free agents, yes, but the core of it is the draft, right? The core of that shit is the draft, bro. The Ravens. Look at the fucking Ravens. Now, they can afford now to sit there and be like, all right, bro, we can bring in Derrick Henry. Go ahead, bring him in. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, at that point, shit still. They drafted most of their motherfuckers, bro. We gotta start drafting.
And then look at their lines too. Like the Ravens have a good old line.
Severe, I don't want to hear you talk about not being healthy and you defend Diablo the way you do. I don't want to hear that. No. If we gonna defend Diablo and he don't be healthy, I think I can take Dre Greenlaw. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Yeah. If the Niners had Greenlaw at the end of that, or to finish that game, they probably would have won that game. That's what killed them last year. Is when what's the name ran on the field and Torres.
Yeah, he was playing so well, bro. He was playing so fucking well last year, and the fact that he tore that shit was so sad. But
that killed them. Yeah.
Hey, bro, I don't give a damn when nobody tell me that motherfucker right there is what I'm looking for. That's why, at least if you're gonna tell me I'm gonna get two players that just ain't gonna be healthy the entirety of the season, I at least want the one motherfucker I know that's gonna come down to smack some shit. At least, right? Like I take the one that I know gonna come down to smack some shit religiously. The other one, yeah, he'll come down and give me a couple games where I look and I'm like, well, that's what I'm looking for right there, and that's what kills me about Diablo. He'll give you a couple games, bro, where you're like, dog, that's it. You know what I mean? Like these last 2 weeks for Diablo, I've been like, that's it right there, bro. What I'm looking for from him even married, what I've been looking for, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, he better not come out this week and not look the same. If he do that, I'm going to be pissed. That's the shit I be talking about.
Yeah, Minshew has nothing to lose this game. This is going to be crazy. I don't even know really kind of what to expect, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because, most of the time we can go into games, we can kind of figure, what we can kind of do well, what we have to do well to get, to actually be successful. But this one, what do we really do well? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is our staple this year?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Real quick, Paul. Hey, it's all good, bro. I love you, bro. It's love. It's Raider Nation love always, man. We disagree. It is what it is, bro. That's why me. I ain't gonna always fuck around and take nothing too personally. It's YouTube shit at the end of the day, bro. I ain't gonna take nothing personal. But we just want the team to win. We all want the team to win at the end of the day. That's just what it is. And I appreciate, man. We got a goddamn super chat as well, bro. We got a super chat in the building. I appreciate that, man. Psychedelic, man. That's real talk, man. Appreciate it. You having me with getting some breakfast this morning. Shit. Okay. But you talking about what we do well? Nothing. Zero. Zilch. I mean, on the offensive side, we don't do shit well. I mean, we don't do shit well on the offensive side because there's nothing to lay our hat on, nothing to hang our hat on. Yeah. We can't run the ball. And that's me. Like it, bro. That shit pains me, bro. It really does, bro. From like a running back. Former running back and just a motherfucker that just likes to watch good running, right? Like just good running plays, right? I watch the Ravens and I'm watching like my purest of football when I watch Derrick Henry and the Ravens. Because that motherfucker, he's going to break a long one towards the end of the game. You feel what I'm saying? That's just beautiful to see. Us not having a run game makes me so sad, bro. That's just the epitome of football. We can't even push a motherfucker for a yard, bro. That shit's so sad.
Yeah, we had some learning curves with this running game because, like, I was pissed off when they gave Lobby the ball in just a crucial time, like in it, and it wasn't just Minshew turning over the ball. We had some crucial because we sit at what 2-6. We could have easily changed those directions by keeping that ball because we don't know what would have happened on the other end of that if we had held on to the ball. So like I didn't like that Pierce put Lobby in such an important time of a drive. Like, we're not playing friendly football. We're trying to dog out our opponent. You know what I mean? It's not about trying to please everybody. It's putting your killers on the field,
Right.
letting the dogs do what they do. And it's like it was just bad coaching decisions to, you know what I mean? Like, just there's certain things that have to stay the same. You know what I mean? You Lobby, the last time he touched the ball in preseason was a fumble. Last time he touched the ball in the NFL was a fumble. So shift things around, get, you know, okay, realize it and be able to accept it, but change it. You know what I mean? It's okay if you made a mistake. I've been wrong many times, you know what I mean? But I'm okay with it because there's a lesson to learn in every, every time you
Of
lose or
course,
something
bro.
like that.
Of course.
There's always a lesson.
Like you said, it's just like now it's, we're trying to make sugar out of shit, but at the end of the day, like, AP does have culpability. That we all say that at the end of the day, AP does have some culpability on what we've seen on the field. Because it all falls on him. Now, what I do defend AP on is like certain things, bro, we have seen improvement on. Certain things are pretty good, right? Like when we went against these mobile quarterbacks, bro, when we've gone against certain guys, like really, we went against a lot of star quarterbacks this year, and these star quarterbacks ain't really fucked us up like that. Now, Andy Dalton has fucked us up, bro, in regular Raider fashion, but we've already went against Justin Herbert and Lamar Jackson and all these guys, and you can say Deshaun Watson, but either way, like they haven't had good games against us, and I think AP has a lot to do with that as well because he gets all the blame when shit don't start going right and the defense don't play well. But if the defense starts playing well and we're holding him up, he gets no credit at all. He still gets more blame. What type of coach is AP? What type of side of the ball?
Ex linebacker, defensive side of the ball coach.
Right. So when defense plays well, how come he don't get no credit for that?
Oh, because our offense is so putrid. That we want him to be more than than he's capable of. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
See, that's my thing, right? Now, yes, we get mad. He hired the wrong person as far as the OC. We all agree, but there's nothing we can do about that right now, right? We gotta wait. We gotta fucking wait. So at that point, when the defense plays well, bro, we got to start acknowledging the fact that this motherfucker is part of the reason the defense plays well. He is. He helps with the defense. He is part of the defensive game planning. So when the defense is playing well, we can't just sit here and just be like, this motherfucker doesn't do anything, right? Because you got to understand, he's not Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni really don't do shit. I'm going to be real with you. I know a lot of motherfuckers who was Eagles fans. He's like, bro, he has no role. You know what I mean? Like Sirianni don't coach the defense. He don't coach the offense. He doesn't have background in the play as a player in either. So it's like, what does he do? Right? As far as AP already has his background with the defense. He was already helping out when he was a linebacker coach. He wasn't doing all this game planning and shit. But last year, he definitely was helping with the defense as far as game planning when he got in the role. He's doing that same thing this year. So when the defense plays well, we have to give this man some type of credit. Like, okay, he's got that side of the ball playing well. Now we got to fuck around. He's got to figure out. He can't pull a Robert Saleh and not figure out the fucking offensive side of the ball. That's just what he's got to do.
Yeah, it's I wouldn't fire AP at all, even if the season goes bad or whatever. I would just put him back on the defensive side. I would make him, one of the defensive coaches back to where he should be. And just I would get somebody to help Getsy. You know what I'm saying? Get him to focus back on get AP to focus. He can really focus on defense and get somebody that knows offense to come in there and work with Getsy and then slowly get him out of there. You know what I mean?
At just this point, I think Getsy gonna be the scapegoat. I mean, we all kind of know that he gonna be the scapegoat. You would hope that he gets rid of him after this. I honestly don't think it's all Getsy's fault. I mean, just for the simple fact of what we talked about this entire conversation, it's not all Getsy's fault. No, but when your offense does not perform the way it's supposed to be performing, somebody's head got to roll. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's got to happen.
I mean, there's been some questionable things with Getsy, but there. Okay, so let's talk about the things I don't like about Getsy. Sometimes is he'll have too many people bunched in the same area. So if you have 3 receivers in the same area, you also have 3 defenders in the same area. You know what I mean? So it's like I sometimes don't like how he schemes things, and I don't like the times that he calls running plays sometimes. Because I feel it's one, sometimes predictable, and two, you're acting like we're good enough to catch up later. You know what I mean? When we're
Yeah.
not. You got to take opportunities now. It can't be like 4th and 3 and then we're punting. If you it's That's sad. If you can't get 3 yards and you're a professional in the NFL, but we could see other
It's
teams.
bad, bro.
We could see other teams come to our house and convert 3rd and 12s, 3rd and 15s, third and 18s, but we can't get a 4th and 1, a 3rd and 1. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's crazy. But like Getsy doesn't fumble the ball. Getsy doesn't throw interceptions. Getsy does, because I mean these are the play where the Denver play, that was the worst. That was crazy because
That shit was crazy, bro. I don't know how
yeah.
to categorize that. Like I said, but
Can you blame
we gotta do
Getsy for
something.
that one?
See, you can't blame Getsy for that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, how can you blame Getsy for these decisions? And secondly, Leo, I just saw your text, bro. You know that TRS shit still on, bro. Somebody gotta make the link though. You already know what time it is, bro. That TRS. Hey, Jason, by the way, bro, we still think about doing some syndicate shit today. So if that's the case, man, we might need a 4th. If that's the case, bro, if you're down, we definitely would love to have you on the syndicate shit, bro. Definitely.
Hey, I'm always down, man. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
And see, like when I watch you guys like when I watch TRS and everything too, man, you guys fire me up too. Like that's why I like the conversation. I love having you guys on too, because you guys get it. You know what I'm saying? Like Paul doesn't think so, but you guys get it. And shout out to Paul, man. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna get there, man. We gonna get there. Don't lose faith, but just we have to be real.
Like
We
this,
have
bro.
to be real.
Like I said, you can't take this YouTube shit too serious. Number one, like that's just me. I mean, maybe it's because I'm from the different generation, but I don't take this social media shit serious. Social media shit for trolling. But honestly, just we got a like-minded group of individuals, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not, yes, it's content, but we're not doing it so motherfuckers know our name and know our face and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's cool that motherfuckers know me and know who I am. You feel what I'm saying? But real talk, bro, is here just to have conversation and talk real football shit. There's no gimmick shit. You know what I mean? I ain't got no shit here to sell y'all. I ain't got merch I'm selling out there. That's Leo job, man. Leo take care of the merch. You feel me? I ain't got none of that. Now we're gonna have that in the future as we try to maximize the opportunity. But as of right now, bro, I ain't got nothing to sell you. You ain't gotta fucking give me no super chats to play no games or none of that other shit. You feel me? Like right now, we just talking ball, bro. And if you feel inclined to go ahead and share some of your proceeds, that's love. But it's just for the love of the sport, bro, and the love of the team, for real. You know what I mean? And really just meeting like hella individuals like Jason and Severe and all these dudes, bro, because you know what I mean? It's like you start meeting people and you start being like, all right, bro, I could chill with motherfuckers outside of this football shit. Get to know some people outside of this shit. Like, so that's why it's always cool to be doing this, bro.
Definitely, man. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate y'all, man, for everything. You know what I'm saying? For being here. And I know it's a tough season, and it's an emotional ride for us as Raider fans, but just know, man, somebody knows what they're doing in there. Somebody.
Yep.
You know.
So I think what we can do, I think they're gonna make that link in an hour, bro. If you still free, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go smoke, give me something to eat, and then in an hour we on, man. We're gonna make that
for sure. Yeah. Send me a link. We on.
We good, bro. But yeah, hey, go ahead. However you finish this thing off, however you want to do it, bro. I'm with you till you ready.
All right. So I'm gonna be positive today. Minshew, don't you F this up.
Man.
That's all I got.
Bro. Real talk. Don't mess it up. You know what I mean? Let's just competitive football is all I ask. That's all I ask. You know what I mean? I just want to see competitive football. As long as you give me that and I'm on the edge of my seat to the fourth quarter, Raiders, you've done your job. You gave me my money's worth this year. Next year, we're gonna start talking about you gotta start winning these fucking games, right? But as of right now, just give me some competitive ball and I'm on the edge of my seat. You've done your job. I got my money worth.
That's it. I'm good. I'll be good with that. I'll be good with competitive.
I'll be good.
You know, I want to beat the Chiefs at all times. So, you know, find a damn way. Somehow, some way, find a way. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Exactly.
So let it be said. Let it be said. Raider ball is what it is. We coming to take your silver and gold. You know what I mean? Just don't be in the way. All right.
Yep.
So run down. Appreciate you, TRS. Everybody came in the building, man. Appreciate y'all.
And y'all already know what time it is, bro. Make sure you guys tap on the like button from my dog Jason, man. Tap on the subscribe if it's your first time as well. And you already know, man. Keep your notifications on, bro. We got the TRS shit coming soon. About an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, bro. So keep the TRS shit and notifications on so we can go ahead talk some more Raider ball. Got some more topics. Jason gonna be joining us, I believe. So we gonna be on, bro. But your boy got to go get something to smoke. I got to go get that daily God's green in. Give me some food. Sure. And these games is on too, so I'm gonna watch a little bit of that. But we're gonna be on in just an hour, man. But I appreciate you for having me on this motherfucker, bro. Always a pleasure.
Man, anytime, my brother. Yes, sir. Raider Nation for life, man. Here we go. Yeah.